3, 2 now.
Secret, to borrow a phrase from a friend of mine, our secret sauce here is these young white men.
In
Miami has a new breed of criminal.
Sorry, I just spat.
It's all right. Nobody saw it.
Unless it hit the camera.
Oh, hey, everybody. You know what that wouldn't be a day without a good Florida man story. This discount Andy Gibb is not a very good picture.
We got a couple of Florida man stories.
He has this long flowing hair.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really see it.
Oh, you know what? You can see it pretty well.
Oh, okay.
And he looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
he took a bit of a bruising. Or maybe that's spaghetti sauce.
Is it resisting without violence to the cop?
You know what? I don't remember the story enough. I was laughing so hard at the second one.
I didn't.
Okay.
Now, again, as always with Florida man, we do not.
We tease Jay with the headline, and therefore I tease the rest of you.
This is my favorite part of the day.
Yeah, he gets a big surprise, and I get to hear his jokes about it. Okay. Florida man arrested after cops find him outside of Olive Garden doing this.
Inserting breadsticks into himself.
You know what? You're not far off.
Inserting something into himself.
Yes. What do they have at Olive Garden?
Endless breadsticks.
Besides the breadsticks. You know the
olive oil? I must see.
You know the breadsticks he might have gotten away with because they don't charge for
pasta.
Those. Yeah, well, spaghetti. They have fettuccine, ravioli,
raw spaghetti,
tortellini, and spaghetti. We got to read the story. This dude loves his spaghetti.
So intrigued by what's going on here.
Right. Now I'm craving spaghetti. Okay, this would be one Ben Paget. Two names.
Oh no, it's never a good sign when he's got two names.
I know. 32 had allegedly been harassing people at the Olive Garden, as one does on a regular, ordinary night in Florida. It's just sort of how people entertain themselves.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
A Florida man was arrested after he was found sitting outside of Olive Garden topless. Not fully naked.
Half naked. Yeah.
Shoving spaghetti into his mouth.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, he was looking for the beef. That's why he was so vehemently shoving it into his mouth. He's like, "Where's the beef? I was told there would be beef."
You said Florida man and shoving something into his... I'm so disappointed with you, Florida man. I would have thought for sure he was shoving it up his ass. Trying to think of the logistics of how you're going to shove spaghetti.
Does he have taste buds up there?
No.
Maybe he literally doesn't know his ass from another hole. So maybe he thought he was putting it in his ass.
I love you, Paget. You're my new favorite person.
According to Fox
Patron
News,
said it was the coolest thing we've ever done at an Olive Garden.
According to Fox News, 32-year-old Ben Paget had allegedly been harassing people inside and outside of the restaurant and shouting obscenities.
So you just go full bro and
pulls
his shirt off. He's just like, I'm gonna fight.
It was Jay Tyler. He's been so repressed with not swearing that he flew over to Florida and shoved spaghetti in his mouth and was like, "Oh, fuck, shit, fuck this."
I just imagine him. He's like shoving it in his mouth and doing like a Animal House thing. He's like
pimple pop.
He's muttering obscenities again. Where are you at? Why wasn't the spaghetti in your butt? And
he didn't. He's only 32. He hasn't completed Florida man school yet. This was just
he's an intern.
Yeah, he's just an intern. He's not fully licensed yet.
Damn it, boy! They do look. That looks like him older. Damn it, boy!
You're supposed to put it in your ass.
Look, I'm tired.
Hey, where are the panties? You say, "Where's the beef? Where are the panties?" Let's see. Police say Paget also allegedly threatened a restaurant employee, saying he'd kick their ass. He also allegedly asked about that person's genitals.
All right, he's back in my good graces now. Like he's pulling up. And he's
You know, he's
coming on strong.
This is what happens with the Don't Say Gay bill. You don't talk about genitals, and then Florida man just is obsessed with genitals, you know? So he's asking people about their genitals because Florida won't talk about them to him.
So prior to arresting Paget, cops said they did help him wipe the food off his face while he muttered obscenities. Authorities said he smelled of alcohol.
So they're like,
Well, no effing S.
oh, I was gonna try to wipe your mouth while you yelled obscenities, but you're not supposed to be yelling. You're not supposed to be
No.
cussing. So
No soap for me.
yeah.
No bath salts for me.
Authorities say he smelled of alcohol. Well,
Duh.
duh.
It's Florida man.
You can't smell of bath salts. You can only smell of alcohol and weed.
Just alcohol. What the hell, man? I'm disappointed in you, son.
You're not supposed to hammer spaghetti. You're supposed to hammer into the police car with your lawnmower.
I'm not your son, bro. Wait a minute. What? Florida man wife. You're about to have a conversation.
Yep. Paget was first taken to Naples County
Because
Hospital.
he probably had a blood alcohol of like 40.
Yeah, and they probably couldn't tell the spaghetti sauce from blood, so they had to evaluate him.
Yeah.
Where he was treated for a cut he received after reportedly bashing his head into the cop car's partition. That
Well,
seems to be
they
a
should
common.
have that on video, but yeah.
That
They're like, no resisting for you. Bang, bang. Bang.
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing about that, but no,
He
that's
wasn't resisting without violence.
so either the cops were doing that bing bang thing,
Right.
or there's a common Florida man threat of banging your head against the partition.
Well, that's what you do. I mean, like in Colorado, I used my feet.
Oh, Colorado man uses his
Wait,
feet.
that's right. Don't use your head.
That just makes you a graduate Florida man.
Yeah.
Because it destroys your brain.
Look,
Okay.
you don't want a cut on your head when you're laughing at the cops after they have to let you go.
You don't want to have a cut on your head on your mugshot because it doesn't look good when we post your photo on our segment.
Yeah, it doesn't help you to bang your own head.
Yeah. Speaking
Let
of
the cops do their job.
Speaking of, check out
Okay,
the photo.
He came pre-assaulted.
Oh my God. Okay. Get a load of this guy. Hold this image in your mind because you're going to need it to protect you from the image of this next
Okay.
guy.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Looks like a book cover.
It looks like he bashed Africa into
Oh my God, yeah.
his left temple.
Did he get binged?
I don't know.
Bing, bing. All right, let's find out. All right.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Scroll. Can I take the con? Yeah. Okay. That's all you ever say during this segment. Okay.
Well, it's a demand that I have.
Yes, I know. Naked Florida man. Okay.
Already.
Yeah, already. I mean, that's just kind of
That's
generic.
like how they all start.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the last one was topless. Naked Florida man arrested after banging.
Okay. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Okay, he's
Banging on house with barbell, deputies say. Okay, I was
It's
thinking
like I'm working my triceps.
I was thinking
pounding his weight.
dumbbell, but it was actually a barbell. So it's like,
Oh, like well, maybe it's just the
bing.
bar part.
oh,
I think
okay.
he's just like using it like that, like a spud bar.
Okay.
You don't know what a spud bar is.
No, okay.
It's not-
Larry
doesn't have anything to
Gardner.
do with potatoes.
Larry Gardner, also two
Although it
names.
does kind of have potatoes. It's how you dig potatoes out of the ground. Spud bar.
Oh,
Also, it's how you wreck concrete in somebody's house. Right?
demo.
You go, Florida man. Come on.
Larry Gardner, 62.
62. I'm surprised. Okay.
Well, he's old enough to be
Oh, I didn't
the
even
last
really
Florida
look.
man's
Right.
dad.
Looks like he's 35 by Florida man standards.
Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, this guy has some catching up to do.
Yeah.
He's obviously a freshman intern Florida
Yeah.
man. This guy is seasoned.
I swear to God, that picture is amazing. It looks like I just want to change all the words. Just meme the shit out of this. You guys got any good memes for this? Let me know.
Okay, so scroll down.
Okay.
He faces charges
Seriously.
of aggravated assault, armed burglary. Okay. A naked Florida man carrying a barbell.
Put his hands up.
Yeah,
We said drop the
Bonk.
barbell.
landed on his.
No, it's in Florida man. It's probably dangling from his
And says, "That's not mine."
doesn't fit in my pants. Of course.
Oh yeah, as Florida man
How am I
does.
supposed to get my pants
Wait, now I can't read it. What happened?
on? Oh, here, I got
You
you.
got to scroll across the bottom so I can see the whole story because it's hilarious.
Okay. Or just do this.
Okay. A naked Florida man carrying a barbell is accused of threatening to kill another man shortly after a burglary. That's a
Told
lot
you.
to swallow there.
I'm telling you, nothing good ever came from CrossFit. CrossFit is a cult.
There's a rule you're not supposed to bring the barbells out of the CrossFit.
Yeah, this is funny.
Somebody
great.
forgot to put the theft prevention device on it. A deputy said a witness told them he heard a noise from a neighbor's house and saw Larry Gardner, 62, naked outside and banging on a sliding glass door.
Okay.
I think, you know,
Oh,
once
wow.
again, it's
See-
that extra strength glass they
Yeah,
have. the
Florida man. Yeah,
Florida
Florida-
man strength glass.
Yeah, yeah, because it's got to withstand a hurricane.
If it were in no, and it's got to withstand Florida,
Florida man,
man.
yeah,
I mean, they have hurricane proof glass, but
Yeah,
It's
very
nothing
rarely. You
compared to
gotta pay
Florida
that-
man
You got to pay
gas
that extra
glass.
money
yeah,
to
for
get that Florida man glass.
yeah, and it's been tested with penises, barbells.
Anybody can get bulletproof glass, but for Florida man,
For Florida man, yeah.
yeah.
If he had done that in California, I mean, there'd be glass everywhere. We're not
I'm just
prepared.
laughing because I'm imagining this dude just throwing the barbell at it. It's just like bang. And in his mind, he's just like, why? He's like, in the movies or in real life, and then crappy neighborhood I live in, you throw a barbell through
Well, see,
somebody's
they
window,
didn't
it's going
teach
right
that. They didn't teach that back when he was in school. This guy knows all about Florida man glass,
through. Right.
which is why he was shoving spaghetti
He's
in
like,
his
don't
mouth
test it.
and
We
not
don't test-
smashing
no.
windows. He would have smashed the windows at the Olive Garden.
I'm dying to know if that mark on his face came from like the barbell bouncing
Yeah.
off the glass and hitting him in the head. Tell me I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
Oh,
I'm-
okay. When the witness
Uh-oh.
approached Gardner, he said Gardner held the barbell over his head and told him, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you. That's it. True. It's like he just went full Florida man. You don't go full Florida man. If I saw a guy holding the barbell over his head like that, I'd just kick him in the balls. Just drop it on his-
And keep in mind he's naked. So
Yeah.
I see a naked guy holding a barbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not be face to face with that man. I would be inside on the phone calling 911.
It gets even better. He said, I'll kill you. So the man slapped him twice.
Damn, the Florida man on Florida man. That
Yeah, I
guy,
don't know. You
they
get
don't play.
You
They
get it.
don't play in Florida.
I applaud. Pun intended. The guy's restraint, for just slapping him and stuff. But that's classy. So you get Florida. First of all, for getting slapped, Florida man, you lose points on that one. Like so, yeah. So
Would he get points if he were whapped over the head with an alligator?
just slap.
He got slapped twice. The guy got 2 slaps in.
So then Benny Hill ensues. Cue up Benny Hill
I know.
music. he slapped the guy and then got him to drop the weight. Then Gardner picked up the metal rod from the resident's yard and started chasing the man. Now look, Florida man, look, don't leave convenient weapons. Here's where you went wrong. This is where the guy that slapped him was pimp. But man, why didn't you pick up the metal rod, man? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, why do you have stray metal rods lying
Well,
around?
that's-
If you
of course,
unless
it's-
you are a Florida man on the attack,
So
you
cue,
should not leave convenient weapons.
so cue the Benny Hill music.
Yeah. So you got this guy's naked. And it's like dong 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 dong. The man then pulled his gun and told Gardner to drop the metal rod.
Dude, I would have led with the gun.
I know.
It's like, man, you buried the lead.
I would
on
have
that one.
shot in the air. He would have
Don't
hit the
shoot him in
ground.
the dick. Everything's fine. Shot in the face, Florida man.
He's coming right for us.
It's just funny. It's like, why didn't you just lead with the gun, man? No, instead you let this. Now this guy's like got a gun and he's running away from this lunatic. It's kind of hard to fire a gun when you're running away from
I know,
somebody.
I know. He should have whipped out the gun to begin with. It's like I get to this paragraph and I'm like, you slapped the guy when you had a gun?
I am very happy that Florida man's penis survived.
Wait, go
Oh,
back.
sorry, yeah.
The man pulled his gun and told him to drop the metal rod, and another neighbor came out to help tackle Gardner to the ground.
Nice.
So they attacked the naked man.
Mhm.
Gardner is accused of committing a burglary immediately before the incident, deputies said. He was arrested and faces charges of aggravated assault and armed burglary. So,
Lucky he didn't get shot.
do you think he was naked when he committed the burglary?
I'm just dying to know how he got that mark on his face.
Oh, it's probably during the scuffle.
Oh, when the
Because
guy
he got
tackled
him.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
He probably hit his head on the
Yeah,
ground.
you know that Florida grass is basically just like asphalt. He got banged. Bang, bang, bang. It's like, dude, you got him at gunpoint. Why you tackle him?
Well, he didn't seem to
Or
mind
did the
gun.
guy just totally come up and blindside him from behind? So
I don't know. I wish they had it on video, but I don't know if you have the balls to be naked. I mean, you've just committed a robbery, okay? So he's being charged with robbery. So he's gotten away with robbery. So he's going to some other guy's house and bashing the window with his barbell. Why would you do that?
Trying to get into that Florida man.
I mean, I don't know what he stole. Maybe he stole a barbell.
You know what? I like my narrative of it. I like him throwing the dumbbell or whatever barbell at the window and it just comically bouncing back.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But apparently that didn't happen
Oh,
because he was still holding the thing when he was being chased.
Stop killing me.
Well, you know, okay. Here you go. This might have happened. It might have hit him in the head and then he picked it up because obviously he's immune. I mean, he got slapped twice and wrestled.
Well, he
to
had the
ground.
barbell first and was trying to break the window.
Yeah, and he
Then-
might have let it go and it bounced back and then he
And
picked it up again.
The guy bitch slapped him for some reason.
He had a gun.
I
but
would
he
have led with the pistol whip. Man.
Yeah, I would've
Like,
pistol whipped
gone
him.
with the pistol whip. Oh, God.
That would have ended it right there. There would have been no need to tackle him to the
No.
ground.
I love Florida man.
Me too. Me too, with all my heart. And I love your reactions every time. I always look forward to it.
Well, Florida man is not really an original concept, but I think we've made it our own.
Yes.
So I quite enjoy it. Thank you for that. Indulging me. A little story note. One time I was at home and Steve and Stephanie were over.
Mhm.
We were just, I think it was game night or something like that, but it was still daytime. We
Mhm.
were known, we were epic
Mhm.
partiers, throw big parties. So I have this huge backyard and there's a deck and there's stairs that go down into it, right? And I go, what's going on? And there, Stephanie and Steve are at the door and there's this cop there and he's like, just stay indoors, lock your door, don't open them. Because
Oh, it's
there's a guy
shelter
on
in
the
place.
yeah, he's
That's
like,
what that
there's
is,
a
yeah.
guy running around, right? By the time he got done with that sentence, I already was on. I had ran down, so it was one of those houses where you go downstairs and there's a front door landing, and then down there. They were down there. I ran right past him. I didn't say shit. I had my shotgun and I ran back upstairs out into the backyard, and he was hopping over the fence, and we had all these weed plants in there, right? And these cops are everywhere, right? So he goes to the top. There's a fence like this. There's our fence, and there's another fence into this other yard. So he was like, he's going to jump over the fence. And I just went, not my yard. And I was like, get off the ground, man. And he just slid like he was going for home base. And then the cops kicked their way in through the fence next door. But I had like 35 gigantic pot plants. I'm like, I couldn't have them arrested in my yard. I was like, what if I just blew them off the fence? Like,
So the cops come to your door. They tell this guy to close his doors and lock them.
God.
And he does the opposite. He
No, I
runs out the back.
I effectively caught him for them.
Right.
I was able to just do that. But
Right.
I led with the gun,
I know.
not a slap.
Right.
But anyway,
Was
no,
he naked?
He was half naked, but he's Colorado man.
Right.
He was on fire. And the only reason why I went out there to do that in the first place was because he had shot at a cop.
So this guy had shot at a cop. And you still went out there.
But I
to
had
confront.
the high ground from where I was on the deck, and just a perfect angle on him. And at that distance, the shotgun would spray like this, so I wouldn't even have to be accurate and just shoot near him.
Do you still have that shotgun?
Yes, I do.
Have I seen it?
Yeah, maybe. No. It was a gift from my sister.
Oh yes, I've seen that one.
Yeah, the
No
hog-
wonder
the
you're so
hogleg.
protective of it. It
Yeah.
was another one of those things that disappeared and then reappeared.
What?
That shotgun.
Well, no, I've let my dad.
No, you had it, and when you moved, it got lost. in
Oh
the
no, I
move.
had left it
Yeah.
exactly where I knew I had left it.
Yeah.
But I was like, Anna had to go back and get it, which is hilarious. Dr. Z went back and got it, and it was like, so she had it like wrapped in a jacket and like tied on the pannier.
Oh yeah, and then she had to ride her bike.
Ride her bike.
Oh, she probably could have walked too, but you don't want to be walking around like
With a
that.
shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could just carry it out in the open unloaded. All it is a paperweight without
Yeah,
bullets
but you
in
know
it.
what? People would be calling 911 saying, "There's a
There's a
woman out
tiny-
there.
there's a
There's a tiny
5-foot woman with a
There's a
giant shotgun."
tiny elf woman out there with a gun. No, it's not a bow and arrow. It's a gun.
That's all right. Oh, well, that was fun. Hey, you
Yes.
guys made it through another show. Look
Yeah.
what we did.
Yep.
Another week.
Yep.
Another day, another Florida man. This is F It Friday, which is great. God, I just had the worst fear that I didn't turn these, but I would have known.
And we seem to still be live, so it didn't
Good.
fuck up like it did yesterday.
Well, I hope you guys had a great week.
Yeah, I know
did.
I did.
So show's getting better. Like, share, nothingatgroup@gmail.com. Hit us
Yes.
up if you just want to say hi and stuff and show your support. Next stop, it's got to be Spreaker.
Spreaker, yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
we're
I've
doing.
set up the account.
I heard
give it a test.
I told you that it was like one of my favorite podcasts. The guy's like, back when we were those were back in the YouTube days, and I'm
Yeah.
like, we're off. Like, that's it. We're moving platforms now. It's like,
Well,
if
what
these guys
what
are
platform are they on now?
They're on iHeart Spreaker. It's one
Oh,
of
right.
Spreaker's one of those ones you put it out there. So hopefully you guys will be able to see or hear us on Spreaker. That way you guys don't have to like watch us on YouTube.
I don't
and
think you would
stuff.
they would see it on Spreaker. They could still see it on YouTube.
Yeah,
but it would be,
it'll post on there.
It'll
but
post
Yeah,
them.
but we'll be putting them out more as a podcast format
right.
because it's too hard for us really to catch the comments and stuff like that. So, but feel free to comment while you're watching. We'll get them. They pop
Mhm.
up on our thing.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, on that note, oh, I'm always sad. There's no.
Me too.
I love to hate this time of the week. But, oh well. Bang bang.
And if you don't know,
Bang. Florida man comes pre-assaulted. I am such a dog.
I am your Miss Parker. But did they add bath salts? Nope. We charge extra for that.
This
Is Nothing Yet Live.
now you know.